Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That has been slung wide. Great vision. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the left it goes. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Lamina. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of...
And the shot! Just sails past the upright.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. McAllister. Knocks it out wide. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Lamina. Nicely weighted ball. Danny Olmo! It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Backward it goes. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Dani Olmo proves too strong. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Liberali. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Azar. Dani Olmo. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Hi, Ellie.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. He's in a good position. Shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here. Yamal now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the keeper's got it again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dani Olmo looking for the run, and he was quick to react. But that has not gone well. Lemina. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Liberali. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, brilliant save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Back into the middle. Is there any support? He might not need, and he's had a hit! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to pass it through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Dani Olmo, he's going for goal! And that is high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Just eases him off the ball. It's a good run down the right. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the finish!
Aduh, kegolan.
He scores! They're back within reach! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's in a great position here. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Dapat dong.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Guardiola.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat.
Mana anjir.
Nice interception, well timed. It's a pretty loose pass. No way through, so back it comes. Well read, and the danger is averted. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Hazard. Guardiola drives forward on the overlap. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Over to the left. And the counter is on. Dani Olmo. Done delicately. And he's there to clear it. McAllister. So what can they make of
Anjir,
this?
keras banget.
Just 5 minutes left. Dani Olmo. Yamal looking to add to his goal. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Azar. Guardiola. Look at the space here.
Il quarto uomo indica
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Azar. And that interception was most necessary. Pinches it off him. Dari Olmo. Good purposeful running. Chance! It's
Aduh,
bounced back
tiang
off the post.
mulu ya.
And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deserving. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has been knocked clear.
Bahaya.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Empoli looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a quick one. This looks promising. Ambitious ball here. Back towards the middle.
Dapat plan.
Back to the keeper it goes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Haaland. Now there's a fine ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
He's having a shot!
Anjir, masih kena.
Just off target. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's on it, can he get away? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Kubasi. And Jamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. And he's with terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be
Bahasa
admired.
apa tuh?
The defending is to be admonished.
Played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jamal. He has found the way through. Now it's Haaland. Shapes to shoot!
Astagfirullah, jago banget kipernya.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good ball. Can he finish?
Nah,
Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 27 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ball's gone out of play. "30 minutes gone. Lamina. McAllister. Now it's Jamal. Danny Olmo looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
There's the shot! And it's hit the
astagfirullah.
woodwork and out.
Dukunnya kuat banget ini
Arsenal
Napoli.
can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's in a great position here. And here's Haaland. Look at the space here. Real chance!
Nice.
It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Takes a shot! And number 2 then.
Two added minutes
And
has
he's
been
taking
indicated.
no chances there. Out for a throw. Lamina. Arsenal finding their... And the shot!
Nice.
Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the game has already resumed here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Yamal. That ball looks a good one. Shot could be on, and he's onside. Empoli needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Lamina into the channel. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Arsenal 3 up and in almost complete control.
Dapat.
It's really well cleared. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe goes for a shot! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A truly wicked strike, an eye on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And now he has 2. It's become a case of men against boys. He's shifting through the gears here. Vardiol. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the pass is intercepted. And in big chance, must be! Great chance! And he's missed it.
Koplak.
What a chance. He
Gila
probably had
100%
more time than he
peluang gak
realized.
masuk, aneh banget.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And he's gone looking for safety. The message is clear, none shall pass. Haaland. McAllister wins the duel this time. Lemina. Well, that pass isn't the best. And now the breakaway just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Good ball, and he shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Empoli certainly looked sharp there.
Hello,
They're
RB.
very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution.
Empoli making consecutive changes here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Halo Yako.
Nicely aimed pass. McAllister. Cleared away. Taken back almost at once. Dani Olmo. And Guardiol.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Olmo. He's a sharp little ball. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now they can clear their lines.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21, Gambar.
Lemina.
Number 9,
Dani Olmo.
Coming on the field.
McAllister. And this is Kane.
Number 18.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Guardiol does really well to win the ball there. Tries a shot!
Nice.
He has done it! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
18, Harry Kane.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. He's through here. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Kagak masuk.
Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he shoots!
Ih,
And
jago
he's there
banget.
to get it away. And it's McAllister. And this is Kane. 4 added minutes on the board. And that's it. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressed.
Falling out of that moving car like a movie star. Apart from my grazed knees, I feel pretty cool. Been swinging chairs since high school, my teachers hate me. But now I'm in some band, so don't underrate me. I'm patiently impatient, don't like to wait and see. And even doubt in my 20s, not sure who to be. I ain't it time to repaint it, I'm complicated.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Dani Olmo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's shifting, big chance! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Hazard. He's found a way through. And here's Mbappe. Yamal! He's got a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Arsenal ha segnato all'8° minuto numero 21.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal!
Ya, sangat
Oh, that
bagus.
is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
It's a promising position. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Van Dijk. Dani Olmo. Guardiola. Now Lamina. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ball is over the line. Ah, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Dani Olmo. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And they're back on the ball again. Dani Olmo, who's set up one goal so far. Torasi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Torasi threads one in. Alexander-Arnold. Lamina shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Olmo. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Torasi. Lamina. Dani Olmo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's McAllister. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. McAllister. And here's Azar. Mbappe! Mbappe!
Aduh.
More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Look at the space here. Mbappe!
Nice.
Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Dani Olmo. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Lamina. And here's As. Can he finish?
Ah,
Comes to the
naman,
rescue. And that's off target.
Hazard clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're just settling back into this second half. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play
Nice.
it in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's having a shot! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Spread out to the left. Can he get it through? He's through here. Dani Olmo, not the most accurate pass. Defending was strong and firm.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good...
Decent chance!
Oh, nice.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. Yamal could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Dani Olmo, great chance!
And
he's missed it.
Dani Olmo really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it, can he get away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Looking for options for movement. Torasi looking to run onto it, and he's managed to get free. Elects to cross. He rises!
Oh.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Sostituzioni di giocatori. Numero 77.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
In again, and it's hoisted clear. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. But there's going to be another change here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9, numero 28. Lasciano il campo per il numero 27, il numero 5.
And it's Olmo. And Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dari Olmo. That's a delicate pass. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Bersih
Well,
dong.
that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Anjir. Kasar sih sebenarnya.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Oh, look at the space here. Shapes to shoot.
Nice.
It's there. It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 13.
It's become a case of men against boys. Lemina. And it's made its way to him. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. They've won a corner.
Hampir.
They've played it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Played out to the left flank. He has found the way through. He gets big. Ruled out the best in the keeper. McAllister. Out to the left it goes.
Nice.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Nice.
Mbappe goes for a shot! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Ha segnato all'88esimo minuto.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gets a good foot in there. That's very neat. And it's Olmo. Can he finish? It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's a sharp little ball here. Dani Olmo. Oh, important interception. Aims beyond the defence. That's travelling a long way. And that will be the final act. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i propri bambini.
Born in summer to an English mother, ran through sea air, always with each other. I said, you run like a racehorse. I said, you talk like a chainsaw. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Lost your mother, don't know if you'll recover. Like so many others, I said you run like a racehorse. I said you run like a blowtorch. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. And he said, I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. And hey, hey, this night's not wasted. Hey, hey, I'm saying, yeah, we made it. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it.
Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with nonsense. And I won't say yes second time, cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions. And I surround myself with good these days, cause the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling so. I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating. When I will see all of the mess you're making. But mess you're making. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ball's played through. It's a promising position. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper couldn't hold it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anjir,
Well, they
dikumpul
keep
bisa-bisa.
pressing like that as long as they can. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's
Nice, gila sekali counter attack.
He's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Taken back almost at once. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard gets into some space. Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's McAllister. He's on. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Nice block banget ya.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Counter attack-nya gila nih musuhnya nih.
Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a nicely shaped ball. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, such a clever touch. Kubasi gets it away. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's cause for mild irritation. It's a really well-measured ball. Dani Olmo, and here's some shots.
Nice. Aduh, tiang dulu.
And he's there to belt it away. Knocks it out wide, and it's Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Over to the left.
Berbahaya.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Berbahaya.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Threads one in. Real chance!
Nice.
No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 31 minutes is number 11, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Lofted in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dani Olmo tries to pass it through.
Mantap.
Oh, what a ball! And the finish!
Anjay.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's
Bapaknya
at it again
mandul.
now.
Chooses to go back, and the shot! Loose ball
Aduh.
now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. And here's Yamal. And the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent
Anjir
clearance.
ngejengkang.
Five minutes till the break. McAllister. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead. Mbappe! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's forced to go back. Played out to the
Added
right.
minutes has been indicated.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Van Dijk getting this one clear. This looks promising. Azar with 2 goals already to his name. Nice interception. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
welcome to the
at this
field.
stage.
Our players.
Arsenal in
Substitutions
control at
taking place.
half-time, 2-0. So off we go once more. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. It's not an especially good pass, that. Strong running down that left flank. Great pressure, plenty of it. Van Dijk. Dani Olmo, who's set up 1 goal so far. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Dani Olmo. That is good alertness.
Masih kenal.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Mantap. Ih, masih dapet anjir.
Back
Keren tuh
towards the middle.
dribblenya dia.
Vardiol. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Dani Olmo is being harried and hassled. Chance! It's hit the
Buset,
uprights.
Mbappe-nya apes banget hari ini.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
This match was 60,179.
Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe! And the shot!
Mantap.
And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
21. Yamal! Yamal! Yamal!
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away. Shoots!
Anjay.
And look at his joy.
Hat-trick.
Is this not why we love the game? A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Dikasih gitu ya.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 21. Yamal! Yamal! Yamal!
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's gone looking for safety. And that has put paid to that. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Gol lagi nih.
He's through, tries a shot!
Mantap.
Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now
Mbappe
is the
tapi
final
masuk
whistle.
masuk
They've
loh.
been humiliated.
After 69 minutes is number 13, Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Padahal
But they'll
tadi
need
di
to do
awal
that
itunya
pretty
bagus
quickly.
banget, counter
It's
attack-nya.
composure from here.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. Nicely weighted
Aduh,
ball.
nggak lewat nih.
Distributed tidily. Lamina. And it's McAllister. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Yamal. He's having a go. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he welcomes it in. Now that looks a decent ball. McAllister, and he welcomes it in. And no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Vardiol. And here's Yamal. Takes a shot!
Anjay.
And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 83 minutes is
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talking about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Yamal.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, well measured. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good. And a chance!
Oh, gacor.
And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Emang top player terlalu gampang ya?
5 minutes left on the clock. Cherubini. He's in
Apa
space and
karena
looking for
timnya aja
options.
kurang. Soalnya kemarin lawan Italia susah
McAllister
mereka.
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Ya Mbappe.
Can he finish?
Nah, akhirnya Mbappe ngegolin.
Very well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 89 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister puts his foot on the gas. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shot at goal!
Masuk lagi.
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 22, McAllister.
Emang kalau lagi dihalangin back
McAllister.
sering masuk tuh. Kipernya telat react berarti ya. Kayak apa realistis. Ini beda. Bola
Passes
kita
coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. That's a shade optimistic. And they've got rid. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! And it's come back out to him. He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 20, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Yamal walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's...
bar ya, internet. Oh belum. Kali lagi. Dan dulu deh. Sampai ketemu lagi. Bye bye.
Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's Jesus.